The cold does not announce itself. It creeps in after the lights go out, after the furnace clicks one last time, after the house goes quiet in a way it never has before. At first, you think it's temporary, a few hours, maybe overnight. That belief is what kills people. By the time you realize no one is coming, the temperature inside has already dropped far enough that your hands feel stiff and wrong. That is your last warning. You stop waiting. You start building. The first thing you build is not warmth. It is space control. You walk through the house and ignore the big rooms. They are useless. Volume is the enemy. You choose the smallest interior room you can seal. Bathroom, closet, hallway corner. You rip down shower curtains. Plastic matters now. Anything flexible that blocks air matters. You tape plastic over door frames. Not neat, fast, ugly is fine. Airflow stops. Silence changes. That is how you know it worked. Next, you attack the floor.
Cold rises from below, and it never stops. You drag in cardboard boxes, shipping boxes, food boxes, doesn't matter. You flatten them, layer them, 3 thick at minimum. Then clothing, not on you, under you. Jackets, sweaters, towels. You are not building a bed. You are building a thermal break. Now, the walls. Exterior walls bleed heat. You can feel it if you put your hand near them. You stack furniture against them. Dressers, couches, mattresses upright. Air trapped between objects becomes insulation. Dead air is worth more than fire. Now you build reflection. You tear open emergency kits. You steal foil from the kitchen. You rip sunshades out of cars if you have to. Shiny side faces inward, always inward. You tape it to cardboard.
Cardboard holds shape. Foil reflects heat. Together, they become a wall that sends your body heat back instead of letting it escape. Only now do you deal with your body. You strip outer layers that were exposed to cold air, replace them with dry ones. Then you crawl into the space you built. Not comfortable, not spacious, small enough that your breath fogs the air. That fog is heat staying where it belongs. You are not warm, but the temperature stops dropping, and that is the difference between dying and making it to morning. The car is still outside. That matters. A vehicle is not shelter by default. It becomes shelter only if you rebuild it. You move fast because metal bleeds heat like an open wound. You do not sit in the driver's seat and hope. Hope does nothing against steel. You strip the car. Floor mats come out first. They are rubber-backed and dense. They go on the ground inside your room or under your body if you stay in the car. Seat cushions come next. Most are foam. Foam traps air. Air is insulation. You tear fabric if you have to. Nobody is grading you. Cardboard lines the doors. Door panels leak cold constantly. You tape cardboard directly over them, then press trash bags over the cardboard to block drafts. Windows are the biggest enemy. Glass is honest about nothing. You cut cardboard to fit each window, press it tight. Foil on the side facing you, cardboard on the side facing the glass. Now the car becomes a box instead of a freezer. You do not run the engine for heat unless you know exactly what you are doing. Carbon monoxide does not feel dangerous. It feels sleepy. And then it feels like nothing at all. Instead, you build heat storage, water bottles, jugs, anything that can hold liquid. If you have any source of warmth, even briefly, you use it to charge the water. Sunlight through a window, a working stove for 10 minutes, a recently run engine while you are outside the car. Warm the water, seal it. Those bottles go against your core first, then your thighs, then your feet. Water releases heat slowly. Hours slowly. You just bought time. Night comes whether you are ready or not. Your final build is the cocoon. Blankets are not enough.
They leak. You wrap yourself in layers that block air. Clothing, trash bags, foil sheets. Plastic stops convection. Fabric holds air. Foil reflects heat. Each layer has a job. You do not seal your face. You leave a breathing gap. Small. You curl inside the system you built, not for comfort, for containment. Your breathing slows. The shivering eases. Your fingers stop screaming. That does not mean you are safe. It means you are stable.
and stability is how you survive the night. Morning does not arrive like a reward, it arrives like a checkpoint. If you wake up with stiff joints and foggy thoughts, you are still in the fight. If you wake up warm, you did something right. Cold survival is not bravery, it is construction under pressure. And the people who live are not the ones who wait. They are the ones who build before the cold finishes its work. If you are forced outside, the rules change, but the logic stays the same. You do not walk looking for warmth. You stop and build immediately. The first thing you construct outdoors is a wind shadow.
Wind is what kills first. You use terrain, the downhill side of a slope, the leeward side of a building, the back of a car. You stack anything solid to block airflow. Logs, debris, trash bags filled with leaves. Next, you build a debris mattress. This matters more than a roof. You scrape together leaves, grass, pine needles, dry debris. You pile it thick, 2 feet if possible. That pile goes under you, not over you. Ground contact is death. Only then do you build the cover. Branches angled inward, more debris piled on top, thick enough that light barely gets through. The shelter should be small, so small that turning over feels annoying. That is correct.